Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video I wanted to look at three names that I'm going to be focused on for, at least the next 2 to 3 months. Sometimes when you look at these situations, or a video that's looking like, hey, I like this, it can be very easy to come in the very next session and think this is the point to buy it. The thing that I would like to show you with the names that I'm looking at today is that yes, if you look at just a daily chart, you might look at this and argue that you're a little bit extended, but in the big scheme of things, it makes much more sense to step back and look at these weekly charts where we still have plenty of room to run. So what I like in these, and we discussed this in a lot of these evening videos, but mainly looking for these weekly squeezes in situations with a favorable trend, and I think Nike absolutely fits that criteria. So as I think about where I would love to buy it, that'd be back down closer to about 67 or so. Of course, you can sell puts at that level, you can do credit spreads, you could even look at an upside vertical. There's a lot of ways to participate in this that don't require that you come out and buy the stock, and the main thing that you're trying to do is to see this signal through, no different than what you would have looked for back in here. I'm actually looking for a little bit better move here because you're trading so close to lifetime highs. But I think Nike is very much one to keep an eye on. Another name that we've been reviewing in these evening videos, and I think, if you haven't accumulated a position on it yet, it's not too late, and that's Costco. So what I try to do with these is build up a position that whatever I risk in it is 100% of the risk that I have out there. I'm not going to take a stop on it. Then from that point, I have to be able to tolerate a pullback into something like 188, 190, and if I can tolerate that move, well then I can be in position when the squeeze resolves, ideally to the upside. But it's the same thing here, where you're looking back at a high that was made at the beginning of the year. You've spent some time digesting that advance, and now I think you're ready for the next pop higher. So I like Cost, Nike, and then one last one with STZ. And these all have very similar criteria, where if you look at this and you'd prefer to buy them a little bit cheaper, I can see that, but you also have every signal that is telling you that these markets are getting ready to run. This is one thing that I always enjoyed about learning the squeeze indicator, is that it can let you know when these points in time have a better chance of continuing on into higher prices versus stalling out at extensions. So these are three names that I think are best of breed, very much worth keeping on your watch list, and I will look to be long for at least the next 2 to 3 months. So I hope that helps. You guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you at the next free video.